What a nice variety of veggies from an indoor grow space. Hello everyone. Welcome to Kim's Cozy Corner. My name is Kim and it is super early in the morning on a Saturday morning. My family's still in the bed, but I haven't harvested anything from the indoor grow space in over a week. And I got stuff going bad on the vines, y'all. We got to take care of that. So we're going to try to get everything harvested this morning before I wake the family up. Since I'm upstairs, we will go ahead and start with the hydroponic systems here. And I have stuff going to seeds like crazy, but there is still some lettuce in here that I need to get harvested. I need to reset this unit. That's just not going to be today. We're going to get the lettuce harvested. I've already got lettuce planted outdoors. I think this is Little Jim, but I have lettuce planted outdoors. So we will be in the outdoor grow space harvesting lettuce very soon. But y'all, I've been busy. I've been busy. I was on vacation. While on vacation, I said I was going to get a lot of stuff done. I got some stuff done, just not everything I wanted to get done. And I don't even have that much stuff growing indoors. So, y'all, I have no excuse to not have everything harvested indoors. So we are going to harvest this morning super quickly here. In here, I am harvesting lettuce and I'm harvesting spinach. I have not been able to grow spinach outside. I've tried and I've tried and I've tried. This year, I actually have spinach that has germinated outside. It's growing and it looks like we're going to have a cool spring. So I'm hoping that I will be able to harvest spinach this year outside. I think this is crisp mint. I can't really tell y'all. Some of it's so overgrown, but lots of lettuce. Definitely between this and the huge head that I'm going to harvest downstairs. I can't wait to show you what's downstairs. But that huge head and this is lettuce for a week easily. Easily. So much of it has gone to seed. Most of the spinach here has gone to seed. It's got little bitty balls right here of where they're trying to produce the seeds. And so I'm going to try my best to let this keep growing to see if I can figure out how to harvest spinach seeds. But everything else, y'all, I need to get this out. But that's another day. There's the little bit of lettuce and a couple leaves of spinach, but not much. And then that's it in this particular hydroponic system. Now neither one of these systems that I have set up here are even on yet. The lights don't turn on to 7 o'clock. It's getting close to 7, but it's not 7 yet. So at 7 o'clock, they'll automatically turn on and then they turn off every night around 8 or 9 or 10 or something like that. So they're not even awake yet. I'm the only one awake in the house, y'all. So let's go over here and grab these tomatoes as well. These are red robin tomatoes, and there are a ton on here. I have other ones too besides red robins, but the red ones that you see here are red robin. And this plant far exceeded my expectations. Nice big red plump tomatoes indoors. A little bit more, it would have been nice big red split tomatoes, but we're okay. I also have orange hat growing in here. Oops, I didn't mean to pull all of that off. So there are my orange tomatoes, red and orange, and that one is split open. I waited too long. I should have harvested these days ago, y'all, but I didn't. I got tomatoes all the way over on this side. This can't go up any higher. It's up against the light. And y'all, I haven't been watering. I haven't done anything that I should be doing. There's a cucumber. Right there's a cucumber and another cucumber. I think my cucumbers are done. I think. You know, who knows since I haven't been paying attention. Everything's kind of drying out in here. So that's why I think the cucumbers are done. I'm hoping I can brighten this up enough so you can see it. But the cucumbers are pretty much done. The tomatoes, though, are still, wow, I missed all of these. The tomatoes are still doing great. They're coming in like bandits. So there are a few more. This red robin is probably the most prolific cucumber that I've ever grown indoors. So red robin is a keeper. We will be doing red robin indoor for the upcoming seasons for my indoor garden. Now let's move downstairs to the grow tent, because in the grow tent is where most of my stuff's growing. And I have a ton of peppers down there that we're going to need to get them harvested up because they're going to be going outside in the very near future. Well, how about that? The light turned on right when I got down here. Even the tent hasn't awakened yet. Let's see if I can get the tent to wake up so we can get in there. So we are in the indoor grow space now. And yes, this is a tent. And yes, I grow vegetables indoors in my tent. And I am going to start with lettuce. So this right here is supposed to be a Tom Thumb, y'all. And I let it almost go to seed. But that's a Tom Thumb. I only had, what, 2 heads of that? And I had the other head a long time ago. But it's supposed to ball up into a little head. But this is more like loose leaf. But it's going to taste amazing. But this is the head that I was talking about. And I don't have much lettuce down here, but y'all, this is the one I'm talking about right here. This is a full-size head. It's what I would get if I was in my outdoor grow space. It is fully developed. And a little bit more, it would have been fully going to seed. But anyway, look at that, y'all. Look at that head. Oh my goodness. It's wrapped kind of tight right here as well. Look at that. Now, what is it? Do I know? Do I even know? I don't even know, y'all. Oh, there's the tag. It's a little gem. But that's not little, y'all. That's not what I call a little gem. I think that's mislabeled. But this is amazing. Look at that big old head. And it's got water dripping out of it. I watered last night just before I called it an evening. And yeah, there's a lot of water still in that head. But yeah, it says little gem. I am in the process of slowing down the indoor garden. So yes, there are a lot of dead things in here. A lot of things that have dried completely out, and I've just let them dry out. I need to clean it up. I haven't. I haven't cleaned it up, but I should, but I haven't done that. This one will be going outside as well. So I will be taking all of these. This bottom tier has micro dwarf tomatoes in it. Not micro dwarfs, dwarf tomatoes. And these are full-size tomatoes. And here's one right here. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a full-size tomato. That's going to be a full-size tomato. And I think there's one on the other side. I have 6 plants down there. I think 3 or 4 of them made it. This one didn't. Anyway, so we will be taking those outside and adding the new transplants to those. I just got to make sure I don't kill them before that time comes. Yeah, they nice and wet. Okay. I'm not supposed to be cleaning this GreenStalk up. I'm supposed to be harvesting, but I can't help it, y'all. Most of the lettuce in here is done. The tomatoes are still pumping out pretty good. So we will continue to harvest tomatoes on these, hopefully for some time, because we are several months out before tomatoes will be ready outside. But I think that's it, other than our tomato harvest from this particular GreenStalk. GreenStalk doesn't really talk much about, you know, being indoors. I know they're working on a solution so that you can bring your GreenStalks indoors, but I bring mine indoors and I put them up about 4 inches off of the floor so I can catch any water draining out the bottom of them. I've been doing this now. This is the third season that I've brought my GreenStalks indoors to provide vegetables for me throughout the winter. So these are orange hat tomatoes that I'm picking. Now, if that, maybe that's a better angle, you can see that tomato there. My micro toms did horrible. The plant's just too small. The tomatoes are too small. It's done. I will not be growing that again. Better yet, that's just how much I don't like it. I've pulled it out and I just got it sitting on top. I don't like the micro toms. All right, I might have to adjust myself to get to the rest of this. I'm not as young and agile as I used to be. It takes me a little few minutes to get my body turned around. But anyway, this is more red robin. And there's not many on the vine because when I come down here, y'all, I eat them. So there's not many on here, but this is a red robin, nice big red tomato. And it has a couple of vines that didn't make it from probably a month ago now. And I've been trying to get those dead leaves off so that we can focus on the good leaves. There we go. And it's still blooming. It's still doing really well. So I'm very happy with my red robins down here as well. And I think that's it. Yes, that's it. We've been all the way around. I do have a few right here, crisp mint lettuce. I'm going to let that grow and get a little bigger. Maybe I can get one more harvest of lettuce out of here before I call it quits. Because that will be the only place I'm getting lettuce. Anyway, let's move over to our pepper GreenStalk and harvest a ton of bell peppers. So we are now over to the pepper GreenStalk. And y'all, I'm almost waiting too long on these peppers. Almost. These are all sweet peppers. These are some red sweet peppers. And there are a lot of them. Some of these are so ripe, y'all, they're almost dying on the vine. So there's that. Oh, I don't know what that was. That's one of the ones I can't read. I believe it's a short red pepper from a seed share. I think I can't read the paper. It's from several years ago because I've been overwintering for several years. This is a yellow monster. It was the most prolific last year. Try to work on my lighting a little bit, but yellow monster. So here's another. I'm going to leave it one more week. It's got just a hint of yellow on it. And there's another one right here that has nothing on it. And I'm telling you, the yellow monster has been doing amazing. There's some bell peppers down here, but they're still green. We won't be harvesting those. There's like 4 of them on there. We're going to harvest these carrots, y'all. We're going to harvest the carrots, but let me finish getting the bell peppers first. This one I let die on the vine. Y'all, I miss this. I miss this pepper completely. I knew they were starting to dry up on me, but I didn't realize it was that bad. So there's 3 more bell peppers, 2 that's not looking so hot. But 3 more bell peppers. This is a sweet long pepper. Okay, we've been all the way around, and y'all, I'm gonna go ahead and get these carrots out as well. Now, I put carrots in here more as, let's just play a little bit. Let's try to grow some carrots. And I grew some carrots, like 3 probably. But let's go ahead and get these envy carrots out. And they're definitely ready. All 3 of them. There it comes. There they come. I'm trying not to throw dirt everywhere either. Y'all look at that. Indoor carrots. Envy. An indoor envy carrot. There's another one right there. That's a little baby one. But those are indoor carrots, y'all. If I had really paid attention and took care of them, I might have had better carrots than that. But there's a couple carrots. It's another decent one. I gave up on carrots a long time ago, but they didn't give up on me. And so there is another empty pocket. Oh, that one's not ready. So there's one more carrot in here. I'm going to leave it. It's not ready. So y'all, there's our harvest. There's the lettuce, carrots, peppers, and tomatoes. The indoor harvest is still coming, and it's going to be more than enough to keep us going until the outdoor grow space is ready. So thanks for hanging out with me on this early Saturday morning before the family has gotten up to do just a quick harvest. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. I keep things like this coming at all times. Not only am I harvesting with you, I try to explain how I plant, how I care for, how I fertilize. I try to do a little bit of everything when I'm sharing my videos with you. So until next time, and I hope there will be a next time that you hang out at Kim's Cozy Corner with me. Bye.